What if the heaviness in your legs at the end of the day isn't simply part of getting older, but a sign that circulation in your lower body is slowing down more than it should? Take a moment and think about how your legs feel tonight. Do your ankles feel swollen after standing in the kitchen? Do your calves feel tight after sitting too long? Maybe you notice sock marks around your ankles by evening. Maybe small blue veins have started appearing beneath the skin. Or perhaps larger veins are becoming more visible over time. These changes are incredibly common after 50 and especially after 60. But here's the surprising part. Many people spend years learning what causes poor circulation and visible veins. Yet almost nobody teaches them simple things they can actually do at home consistently. That's what this video is about. Today, I'm going to show you one simple movement routine using nothing more than 2 regular pillows, a wall, and about 5 minutes of your time. No machines, no expensive equipment, no complicated workout, just a practical method designed to help support circulation, reduce heaviness in the legs, and help the lower body feel lighter and more comfortable. And before we begin, I want to make one thing very clear. This is not about chasing perfection or overnight changes. It's about helping your body move blood and fluid more efficiently through the legs again. And for many older adults, small daily circulation habits can make a surprisingly noticeable difference over time. Now, before we get into the exercise itself, there's one important safety note. If you've been diagnosed with blood clots, deep vein thrombosis, or recent vein-related medical problems, it's very important to speak with your doctor before trying exercises that strongly affect circulation. The same goes if you've recently had surgery involving the legs or blood vessels. And if you've been experiencing unusual swelling, significant pain, or sudden changes in one leg, please talk with your healthcare provider first. For everyone else, this is generally considered a gentle, low-impact movement routine that many people find relaxing and supportive. Now let's talk about what you'll need. Very simple. A clear section of wall, a yoga mat, carpet, or folded blanket, and 2 regular pillows. That's it. Now here's what's fascinating about this position. The exercise actually begins before you even move your legs. Because the moment you elevate your hips and place your legs upward against the wall, gravity immediately starts helping fluid and blood move out of the lower legs more efficiently. Many people spend most of the day with gravity pulling fluid downward, standing, sitting, walking, driving. Over time, that can contribute to feelings of heaviness and swelling in the lower legs. But this position temporarily reverses that pattern. And that's why many people describe their legs feeling lighter afterward. Now let's set it up properly. Place the pillows at the base of the wall. Lie down on your back and gently place your legs upward against the wall. Your hips should rest slightly elevated on the pillows. Not dramatically high, just comfortably supported. Your upper body should remain relaxed. If you need to adjust slowly to get comfortable, that's perfectly fine. The goal is relaxation, not strain. And here's something many people don't realize. Even while simply resting in this position, circulation is already changing. The legs are no longer fighting gravity the same way they do during the day. Fluid begins redistributing naturally. The lower body relaxes, and for some people, this alone already feels surprisingly relieving. Now breathe slowly and calmly for about 30 seconds, and let your body settle into the position. Some people ask, why not just do a shoulder stand instead? And the answer is simple. Because this position is designed around relaxation, not muscular effort. A shoulder stand requires tension and balance. This exercise allows the body to relax completely while gravity assists circulation naturally. That's a major difference. Now let's begin the first movement. Lift your legs slightly away from the wall and slowly open them apart comfortably. Then gently pull your toes back toward your face and bring the legs back together. Open. Pull the toes back. Close. Slowly and smoothly. The goal is not speed. It's full controlled movement. As your toes pull backward, you'll feel the calf muscles activate. Those calf muscles play a major role in helping circulation move upward through the legs. In fact, many doctors sometimes refer to the calves as the body's second pump because of how strongly they assist circulation. At the same time, opening the legs comfortably helps reduce tightness through the hips and groin area, where important circulation pathways travel upward from the legs. Continue this movement slowly for about 1 to 2 minutes. No rushing. Now here's something interesting many people notice. The legs often begin feeling warm, light, or slightly tingly. That sensation usually reflects increased movement of blood and fluid through the lower body. Now, while your legs are warmed up, let's move into the next motion. Leg circles. Lift both legs slightly and begin making large, slow circles in the air. Move carefully and comfortably, about 30 seconds in one direction, then reverse directions. These circular movements activate additional muscles around the hips and thighs while gently encouraging circulation through different movement patterns. And unlike walking or standing exercises, your legs remain elevated during the entire process. That combination matters. Now let's move into the third movement, the bicycle motion. Most people already know this movement instinctively. Slowly pedal your legs in the air as though riding a bicycle. First forward for about 30 seconds, then backward for another 30 seconds. And the backward direction is especially important because it activates muscles many people rarely use during normal daily movement. Again, the goal is not speed. Slow, controlled movement creates the best muscle activation and circulation support. Now here's the part many people are tempted to skip. Don't. After the movements are finished, place your legs back against the wall and simply rest there quietly for another minute. This recovery period matters more than people realize. Blood and fluid continue redistributing. The muscles relax. The circulation changes, continue happening even without movement. Many people rush to stand up too quickly. Take your time instead. Now let me mention something that surprises many people. Your feet may feel cool during this routine. That's often completely normal, because fluid and blood are redistributing upward rather than pooling heavily in the lower legs. Some people prefer wearing light socks during the exercise for comfort, and when it's time to get up, do not jump up quickly. Slowly lower your legs, bend your knees, roll gently onto your side, pause for several seconds, then sit up slowly before standing. Moving gradually allows the body to readjust comfortably. Now let's talk about timing, because this matters more than people think. One of the best times to practice this routine is in the morning before breakfast. Why? Because the legs are usually less swollen and the body is rested. Starting the day with circulation-focused movement often helps the legs feel lighter and more energized afterward. The evening can also work very well, especially after long periods of standing or sitting during the day. But try not to do it immediately before bed, because this routine may encourage the body to redistribute fluid and increase nighttime urination for some people. Now let's talk about duration. Many people try doing too much too quickly. Don't. Start slowly. Even 1 or 2 minutes is enough at first. Your body needs time to adjust to circulation shifting differently. Some people feel slightly lightheaded during the first few attempts. That's one reason gradual progression matters. After several days, most people comfortably work up to about 5 minutes total. And here's another important point. You do not need to do the entire routine continuously. You can break it into smaller sets. For example, 90 seconds, rest briefly, then repeat. Consistency matters far more than intensity. And that brings us to one of the most important parts of this entire conversation, consistency. Because circulation changes rarely happen from doing something once. The body responds to repeated signals over time. That's why many adults notice the greatest difference after practicing simple circulation routines daily for several weeks. The legs begin feeling lighter. Evening heaviness becomes less noticeable. Standing feels more comfortable. Now, I also want to mention another gentle habit many people find helpful. Warm and cool water contrast for the lower legs. Not extreme cold, not ice baths, gentle contrast. Warm water over the legs for about 30 seconds. Then comfortably cool water for about 15 seconds, repeated several times. Many people report that this leaves the legs feeling refreshed and energized afterward. But if you have cardiovascular concerns or blood pressure issues, it's always wise to speak with your doctor before trying strong temperature-based therapies. Now, before we finish, I want to talk about something bigger than veins or swelling themselves: movement. Because one of the biggest hidden problems affecting circulation today is simply too much sitting. Hours in chairs, hours watching television, hours driving, hours barely moving the legs. And when the muscles in the legs stay inactive too long, circulation naturally becomes less efficient. The body was designed to move. That doesn't mean intense exercise. It means regular movement. Walking, stretching, changing positions, activating the calf muscles, keeping blood flowing. Small habits repeated consistently matter enormously after 60. And one of the encouraging things I've seen over the years is this: the body often responds much better than people expect when circulation begins improving again. Not overnight, not magically, gradually. The legs feel lighter, movement feels easier, standing becomes more comfortable. And sometimes those small improvements create something even more important: confidence. Because when the legs feel heavy and uncomfortable constantly, people often move less, and moving less creates even more circulation problems over time. But gentle movement helps interrupt that cycle. So if there's one thing I hope you remember from today, it's this: your circulation is influenced by the small things you do consistently every day. Not just medications, not just genetics. Daily movement matters. Position matters. Muscle activation matters. And sometimes something as simple as 5 minutes with 2 pillows and a wall can become part of a routine that helps your legs feel more comfortable and supported over time. Now tell me in the comments, what symptom bothers your legs the most right now? Swelling, heaviness, visible veins, tired legs, restlessness? I genuinely read the comments, and your experience may help someone else realize they're not alone. And if this video helped you today, press the like button and share it with someone who may benefit from healthier circulation and lighter legs. Take care of yourself, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.